Daniel, hopefully you can hear me. Thanks for your time.
Yes, I'm here.
Goes without saying, a very, very difficult day. Just give us your assessment to start with.
Yes, you can imagine how the spirit is in the dressing room. So exactly as you would predict after 7-0 loss. Of course, we're disappointed. So it was always clear that it's at the moment here, Stamford Bridge, toughest task in world football. Like I mentioned before, winning Champions League champion, top of the league and the best league of the world. And let's be honest, even if we are there with our best possible performance, Chelsea has a good day, so they would win this game. So we knew this before, but we want to give ourselves a chance and to travel back with a point. And I think for that we are also disappointed because we were not there with our best possible performance. I think too slow in the head today in all topics. In possession, we gave so often possession away, unnecessary. Also not quick enough in the head against the ball, not aware enough in terms of defending. There was not one goal we conceded because we were in underload anyhow, but we didn't defend the movements in behind quick enough in the head anyhow. Our defensive row also not quick enough to have pressure on the ball. We spoke about that's necessary against Chelsea to have pressure on their central midfielders, on Jorginho and Kovacic. They can't play these balls. Also not sharp and aggressive enough in this, and also in our general decision making. Then, of course, also too slow in the head. Yeah. Also in the second half, and unnecessary that we have to play then here such a difficult away game, 30 or 35 minutes in underload anyhow was also not helpful, and that's also the reason why we conceded then 2 or 3 more goals and perhaps didn't score a consolidation goal anyhow. So for that, yes, of course, a heavy defeat, and it hurts today. And we are more than happy that we're not able to deliver our best performance.
Well, you've broken it down there. You're clearly not happy with a lot of what the players didn't do, the instructions that you'd obviously given them. Have you made your feelings known to those players since the final whistle?
Yes, we've spoken about this, and the players are also unbelievably self-critical and honest, and they know. So perhaps we're also not confident enough in the belief that we could get something out of here. Perhaps I've watched too much during the week. Also, their Chelsea's gala against Malmo anyhow, and perhaps even a bit too impressed. We have many players who play their first season here in English football, or also more or less like the first steps, and many young players. So for that, perhaps we're not brave enough in possession anyhow, but also would have wished to be a bit more aggressive and sharper against the ball. In this terms, we also have to be a bit self-critical anyhow. And yes, was not definitely we're far away from being there with our top performance, and that's the reason we lost this game. So it's also I told the players, whatever happens in this game, if we are there with a positive result, I allow ourselves anyhow to celebrate for 2 days. And if we are there with a defeat anyhow, we allow ourselves to be 2 days down anyhow. But after this game, we won't speak about this game anymore, because from Tuesday on, Sunday, Monday, we can be disappointed, but from Tuesday on, just one topic matters. It's our home game against Leeds. And again, so away loss at Chelsea is not a season-defining result. So our season-defining results are home games against Brighton, home games against Leeds, and these are the type of games where you need to win points. And for that, yes, we're not happy with this heavy defeat. Of course, we would have wished at least to come back in the dressing room with conceding less goals. But our main topics and our most important games, the upcoming games at home, that's definitely for sure.
You know how it works. The reaction to this result outside the camp will be very negative, and there'll be a lot of criticism your way, your players' way. Should your players be embarrassed by that performance today?
It's always important, Jan, and to be self-critical and to be honest to yourself, not to search for any excuses or something like this. You could don't have to speak about VAR decisions again, or perhaps if there was a foul against Ben Williams before they scored the 4th goal, or perhaps when Milo has his chance, if there was also a possible check of a red card if he goes down anyhow. So we don't have to speak about this topics. We've lost 7-0, and to lose 7-0 is always a bit embarrassing, and always more like hits and hurts the individual pride of each and everyone who is connected with the yellow shirt. And it's important that you take this pain anyhow also, and to make sure that there's an extra bit of motivation, the aggressiveness also for the next game anyhow. We have to make sure that we're unbelievably sharp and aggressive in the next game, and this is how we have to react.
red card incident, you're disappointed. Experienced player like Ben Gibson, he's on a yellow card. He dives into that challenge. Is that just frustration on his part?
I think in general, so like I mentioned before, so always to slow in the head also in our decision making. I think, for example, Brandon Williams, when he goes down in the situation with the straight leg, then it's probably a free kick for us and we don't concede the fourth goal. And or if Milo Trasica, after tackling against his body, goes down and doesn't try to curl around the goalkeeper, probably it's a red card, and we are then a bit on the front foot. And of course, Ben knows it, and that he, with a yellow card already, he shouldn't tackle in such a situation. Was not even necessary, or it doesn't make any sense, and he has already apologized. And but it's not just the young players who are there with mistakes. It's always important, to be self-critical and to speak about what we can improve, and no extra accusation to Ben. Of course, it didn't help in this game, but it's also especially that he's not available then for the next game is perhaps even a bit more painful today. And yes, for that, yes, no accusation. I'm happy that I have him. I'm happy that I have him also as a big leader in the dressing room. But even our leaders can be there with misjudgments, and this was today a misjudgment. And of course, we are all disappointed. But like I mentioned before, Ben has already apologized, and we don't have to speak about this topic anymore.
Final one for me, Daniel. You've talked about the next game now. There needs to be an aggressive response. How do you possibly pick them up? How do you pick yourself up after that? Because it's obviously going to be a tough few days.
Yes, not easy to shake such a result out of the closest, so we don't have to lie. So it's always easier, when you're there, perhaps even with an unlucky loss anyhow, and especially after 3-4 encouraging weeks on the training pitch, also good results, good defending behavior, then to go back to concede that many goals is of course disappointing. But like I mentioned before, so it's important right now, yes, to feel also the pain for 1 or 2 days, but then we won't speak about the Chelsea game anymore, because these are not the type of opponents we should mess around anyhow. So our opponents are more or less on our level, and we know that we have to be focused on our performance. And then from Tuesday on, I don't allow any player to be disappointed anymore, to speak about this game anymore. There's just one topic. Our next topic is our next home game, and we want to be spot on in our behavior and also with our football in the next game.
Thanks, Daniel. Thanks for your time. Cheers.
Thanks. Thank you.
Thanks, Pam. Gary from Sky.
Wrestling with, hello there, I managed to unmute myself.
Yeah.
I was just wondering, obviously you know each other well, I was wondering what, if anything, Thomas said to you after the game.
Yes, we have a good relationship, but what we speak about, it's just for our ears anyhow. And of course, I said congratulations, because they deserve today to win this game, and I know he's doing an outstanding job, and I praise him for his work. And but that's it.
You knew Chelsea were good. You said it was the toughest task in world football at the moment to play away at Chelsea. But are they even better than you thought? Are they favourites for the title, do you think?
Yes, at the moment, to be honest, they can't be better than the toughest task in world football. So for that, I knew it before, and today they were excellent, like I mentioned before. So even if we are there with our best possible performance against a good Chelsea side, we have no chance. But today they were, I think, excellent, so fluent anyhow. But I'm also a bit disappointed. I think we made their life also in a few situations a bit too easy, and for that, yes, they deserve all the praise anyhow. But it's also important to be a bit self-critical and not to use this as an excuse. And I think we can do better, much better against the ball, with the ball, in our general decision making anyhow. And for that, also want us not just to speak about the strength of Chelsea, also to be a bit self-critical.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you, Gary.
Thanks, Gary. If there's nobody else, we will leave it there. Okay, thank you, everyone.